Everyone, welcome to another video, and today I am going to start to burn that. Definitely am going to. I keep saying I'm going to do it. Today is going to be good because it's going to get windy in the next couple days, and I don't want to do that while it's windy. And I put up this crazy contraption here so that when I'm ready I can put my shade cloth on this. And I definitely need to put shade cloth on this when it starts to get hot here. And while I was trying to set it up, I almost lost my grape trellis here. The hill is eroding behind it, and I didn't realize that the legs were actually hanging off the hill as the hill has slid down a bit. There's a fairly good crack where it has eroded, and it's going down the hill. There's a whole bunch of holes for where all the ground critters have dug over the years, and I think that part of that back hill is sliding down, and that I've got to work on. So that it'll all be fixed here shortly. But for today, I think I'm going to go ahead and get this wood pile out of here. And I notice that my friends are coming out now. It's starting to warm up, and they love it when it gets warm. So let's get burning. This here is to help break any kind of wind and keeping anything from gusting if any gusts do come through this canyon, because this is a lot of updraft that comes through here. Literally, you can fly a kite straight up right where I'm standing. I'll do that on one of my videos. It's quite interesting to stand right here and fly a kite and just watch it go straight up. But I digress. Let's burn some wood. Well, I just harvested these English breakfast radishes from this area here. There's my next harvest. And then I have another one over there, and then I'll plant some more over here today. These are called English breakfast. The fire pit, and it won't be too long before I have all that wood burnt. And if you'll notice, there's not a lot of smoke coming out of that, and that has to do with the way the air is being sucked in from that plate right there through the hole in the middle, and that gives it a superheated fire, which pretty much leaves the smoke out of the picture. I am standing right next to my trailer right now, and it's fire. This is going straight up, so I think it's going to be okay. I was a little worried that the radiant heat might affect the side of my trailer, but I'm not going to let it get that big. Smokeless, but the wind is starting to come up, and it will be coming up for the next 2 hours. So I'm gonna let this stay and die down because I don't want embers to be flying around here. In the next couple hours, we have a sundowner that happens out here. Well, I call it a sundowner. When the sun starts coming down in the canyon, the wind starts blowing for about 2 hours. I am liking this today. The fire has completely gone down, and this is interesting. You can see where the air has gone in here and where it has come out here. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, it's almost camouflaged in the way this camera's picking this up. But you can see there's a hole right there, and the air's comes up here. It just keeps this really hot right here. I'm gonna go through this with my magnet a little later on and get the nails and debris out of that, and then I'm gonna keep working on that. But right now we've got a little bit too much breeze. I do not like building fires out in this canyon when it is windy. So I try to keep most of this very cautionary here. I've got a windbreak there. I have a fire hose here, and I pretty much have all this area cleared. So I feel okay doing this, but I also have to stand here because I never leave a fire unattended. So, having said that, I need to get a little exercise in today. I think I will definitely get a little over a 5K, and I'll post my results later. Hello everyone. I am back from my hike, my power trek. I did a real good job today. I didn't poop out. I did get a little tired. I hadn't done it for a couple days, so I think laying off for 2 days is a little too long. I think I should lay off a day and then do it for 2 and then lay off a day. But anyway, I did really good, and I'll show you my stats here in a few minutes. I am not going to continue with my burning today, which is behind my little pit here. I'm not going to continue with that till maybe later on this afternoon, and the reason is there's a fire going on. Yep, all of that is smoke, and it's smoky right here where I'm at. There's some ash flying up over the hill, and this is all coming from the military base, Camp Pendleton, and that fire's, with this wind, that's a lot of grass burning. I'm going to finish the video off today with showing you how I've got the okra planted. The okra's planted right back here, and we're testing out the zoom. This is where the last camera failed. When I zoom in, it created a lot of noise, and it didn't work right. So I am testing the zoom. Let's see how this is zooming today. Looks like it zooms pretty good. It's holding steady. Let's zoom back out. Okay, that works pretty good. Let's do a long distance zoom. Let's take a look at Maria's home. It's hanging in there. It's not freaking out. Looks like this is a good camera. So, yes, there were no questions asked. It was a fairly new phone. It had problems with the zoom, and Apple replaced it without a problem. Let's zoom in on some basil. That's pretty impressive. Zoom in on some grapes. Let's zoom in on a fire pit. that was me. Hello everyone. I'm going to end the video here today. The sun has come out. It is absolutely beautiful. The smoke has died down a little bit. They've got one of the fires completely contained. The Camp Pendleton brush fire is probably going to go on for another day, but the smoke is a lot less because the wind's not blowing my way right now. My manganji peppers are planted, and I like to grow them in tomato cages. And the rest of my garden is going to be ready for whatever else I'm going to put in there for the remainder of the summer. And I thought I would show y'all, to close this video out, how I take the nails out of this fire pit. Because I'm going to start a whole nother batch, and I guarantee you a lot of nails in that. Pallets there. So let me set up and show you how to pick those back. Video today, a lot of old nails and my magnet to take them out. Thanks for watching.